Hello, this is Amanda Elo'esh, and I'm here with your weekly inspiration to drop the mundane, let the magic in, and become the priestess, the goddess, the superstar you truly are. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about what is a priestess, because I know I have a very specific idea in my mind what a priestess is, but when I think about all the possibilities, I realize it could be something that people find really attractive and appealing, but yet mysterious and unclear, or maybe completely repelling. Like really, really woo-woo, or really, really old school dramatic, voodoo-like, all different kinds of ways it can be wrapped up. All many good and some maybe not so appealing, just depending on your biases. And so I wanted to demystify it maybe a little bit and just share with you what being a priestess means to me, because I am one. And what makes me a priestess? Well, there are lots of things that could, I guess, qualify me as a priestess. One is that I was participated in a mystery school and fully ordained into being a priestess. But now I teach my own mystery school, and I live in a home that has a temple and several ceremonial spaces, several spaces that are sacred and are used for healing. And so I'm a temple keeper, and that's one of the roles of being a priestess, which is really being able to attend to practical matters, making sure that things are clean, making sure that things that are used for healing and being of service to others are ready to go and beautiful and joyful to use. I participate in the Native American church ceremonies and dear family, and they say we keep things in a good way, we keep things sacred, and what makes something sacred is how you treat it, and how you treat something. How do you treat something that's sacred? You make sure it's clean, you make sure that it's put away properly, you make sure that it's not thrown around, it's not tossed, it's not left out. It's the way that we attend to things shows, and the holy cannot show up in a temple or show up in a ceremony if the holy is not given a container to land inside of. And that requires, the practical things, making sure the toilets are clean, making sure that there's beauty all around. And the priestess can attend to those practical matters without losing any sense of dignity or nobility. And another element of being a priestess for me is being able to really help others to drop into a deep space of being able to feel source. And that comes through empty presence. And so when I drop in and I embody the priestess, I can stand with somebody and look into their eyes and help them to drop out of their ego mind, drop out of their distractions of ego chatter and old wounds and, the kind of banter that happens at parties when we're nervous. And when we meet the eyes of the priestess, she allows us to drop into our essence, who we truly are, beyond the mundane, beyond what we do for a living, beyond everything that keeps us away from our connection to source. So a priestess has the ability to bring others into their divine essence simply through her presence, which is potent. And a priestess also has the ability to speak the mouth, the words of the holy, by being a channel. And you can only be a channel by being empty and letting go of ego, letting go of a personal agenda, and being fully in service, in devotion to the divine. And that shows up. How do you manifest that? That shows up through your practice. And for me, my practice every day is getting up in the morning and making offerings. I light a candle, I offer incense, I burn things like cedar and palo santo and other sacred herbs to the spirits that support me, to the holy, to the sacred. And I sing songs of devotion to honor all the elements that support me and give me life, and I feed them. I attend to the temple. I keep sacred altars. I make sure that they are fresh and clean and looking beautiful and seductive to the holy, a throne for the holy to sit upon. My prayers, my practices, my movements are, if I can, all infused with an intention to be graceful and to allow the subtle energies of the holy to be potent and present, because in our physical world, we tend to not pay attention to the things that we don't see or that don't kind of even hit us in the head, the obvious. And the holy is all powerful, but very, very subtle. And it's easy for us to miss communication and inspiration and blessings and healing opportunities from the holy. And as a priestess, my presence and the way that I move and speak and be in the world hopefully opens up more opportunities, not just for myself, but for all those I come into contact with. So that for me is what a priestess is. That's how I show up as a priestess in the world. I bring it to my one-on-one work with my clients. I bring it to the circles that I facilitate. I bring it to the circles that I get to go and participate in, but I'm not the facilitator. I like to show up as the priestess at the grocery store and bring joy and a sense of depth and healing to the people in line at the checkout counter or the cashier. So I invite you to bring this into your life, and you don't need to call yourself a priestess to embody her and to bring those gifts into your life and the lives of all those you love and care about. So hopefully that was helpful. And right now it's holiday season, and I want to wish you a very happy holiday. And I don't think I'll be doing a video blog because I'm going to be with my family, and I'm going to be dropping into deep sacred space with them and taking a little hiatus from tech. So hopefully your holiday season is full of all kinds of blessings and grace and beauty and joy and abundance. And thanks for stopping in and tuning in with me today. If you are not getting this download from my website, get on over there and check it out. There's all kinds of great stuff for you, other blogs about other helpful ways to drop into your power and connect with Source and be a goddess and be a priestess and be a superstar. And there are also free offers. And if you want to sign up, give me your name and email address. I can give you instant access to my Goddess Emerging Spiritual Composting Kit that gives you all the basic steps to becoming a priestess, a goddess, and a superstar. And it'll take you on the magic carpet ride with me every week, where you'll get my blogs like the one that you're getting now. So until then, may the Source be with you.